Man, it is really hard to focus with this medication. I really, really hate it. But I have been thinking a lot about the past. All the things that I did, and all the things that I prepared, and all the effort that went into achieving my dreams. Yeah, I failed. I failed so hard. My God, I thought I was so well prepared, and I did everything I could to make my dreams come true, but it didn't happen. I still cannot believe that Senpai betrayed me. Everything was so well planned out. I had everything set up. I had the money. I had the tools. I had everything. I even had our cabin in the woods. Everything seemed so close to me. It was like I could just grab it and everything would turn out fine. But it wasn't like that at all. On the day we were moving to our new place in the woods, he was pretending that he was much more sleepy and sedated than he really was. And I really thought I had everything under control. But when I came out of the gas station, he was just gone. The car was empty. He was gone, and I couldn't find him. We were in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by woods, and all of a sudden there were police cars. I could hear them coming closer and closer, and I panicked. I didn't have any time to search for him, and it was just total chaos. I panicked. I panicked so hard, and I drove into the nearest opening of the forest. I drove, and then I stepped out the car, and I took the chainsaw, and I made a small tree fall off onto the way, so the police could not follow me or would think that no car could have passed through. And I drove to the other side of the forest, and then I came back onto a long, long road, and I just drove, and my mind was so blank, I couldn't think straight anymore. I lost him, and I was just beyond myself. I couldn't think clearly. I was just driving from city to city, and I did not know what to do. And I had to ditch the car eventually because I didn't know if he knew the number plate. And I just took a bag and I just left. And I was hiding for a while. And finally, I decided to come back to my hometown and live with my aunt. Well, she was thinking that I was just running away for a while. She was not knowing all the things that I was up to. And that was good. I had the chance to start all over again. But I couldn't find him anymore. I couldn't go back into the city where he lived, and because it was too dangerous. I didn't know if he was with the police and everything. So I used his betrayal as a breakup, an emotional breakup in my brain, and I tried to forget about him. It was really, really tragic and hard. But eventually I got back into a normal life. I had to undergo therapy, of course, and I had to take some medication to stabilize me. But now everything seems fine, and I'm just reflecting all the time about my mistakes, you know, about everything I did. I still cannot believe. I mean, for a girl in her late teens, it was kind of amazing what I did. Not gonna lie to myself. I I was pretty amazed with my skills. All the things I was able to set up and do. It was great. It was a great time. But apparently, my love did see it differently, and he decided to run away. Yeah, so I was depressed for a long time, but well, I get ready for starting school again, and everything has been so weird with this weird quarantine and not leaving the house. And I was taking some online classes, but they are so unsatisfying. I really don't like it, and the medication makes me all blurry in my head. I really don't know what to do, but I can kind of feel in my heart that I'm ready for a new start, a new beginning, you know, maybe even a new love. When school starts again and we can attend in person. It's actually funny, right? Like, now that we have to wear face masks everywhere, it's even easier to blend in with the crowd, and everyone looks the same, and they cannot see your face, they cannot identify you, you know what I mean? I'm, I'm sometimes thinking to myself that this made everything even easier, but I was also thinking about all the all the things that I did that went wrong and why they went wrong. First of all, I think I did do a complete wrong approach, because kidnapping someone and then trying to live with them forever is like is stupid when you don't own your own property. So that was not a good solution at all. I'm kind of thinking it would be so much easier if my future love had their own place, and because of quarantine they don't leave the house often, so no one would ever suspect anything if they don't come out for a long time. Yeah, there are many factors now that changed, and the world got crazier and crazier. But I'm also able to start a normal life again, you know, just waking up in the morning, going to school, waiting for a senpai to come out of his class and admiring him from far away. I kind of look forward to it. I feel like I need it right now. I wonder how he will be like. What kind of person will he be? How will he look like? You know, like, what will his name be? I actually tried this pendulum method of finding out the first initials of your future love or future husband, but it was all confusing. All I know is that times have changed, and I'm ready for a new adventure. I feel already all excited. it tickles me on the inside. I can't wait to go to school and find a new love.